Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Abigail here. Today I'm going to be showing you a simple makeup tutorial of this look here. I have created this eye look once before and got a lot of comments on it, so I thought I would show you guys how to do it. Alright, so let's get started. For my primer, I'm going to use the Hourglass Primer. It helps with oily skin, and honestly it is my favorite one that I've found that lasts all day long for me. I'm going to rub that in real nice. The one thing is I don't really enjoy the smell of it. That's the only thing. Now, for my foundation, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in shade Y335. Going to just pump a little of that on my hand. I'm going to grab my beauty blender and work that one in. Notice today that I have really bad dark circles. Something that I have found that I like from this foundation compared to my CoverGirl one is that it gives more of a full coverage and it does last me longer. It also doesn't make me look super oily at the end of the day, which is really nice since I do have that oily skin. Something else is that it does cover over my blemishes quite well too, instead of having to do that extra step and cover them up even more. Then I am going to add some concealer from Maybelline. I am the light to medium. I just take this then and put some of it on my middle finger. Put it right under my eye. And it's best to use any finger besides your pointer finger because you're usually too rough with that one. Then I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. Then some on my forehead. And my chin. You might think, why are you adding just dots? But once you use your beauty blender and blend it in, you won't be able to notice any. Alrighty, there's the look with the concealer. I'm going to take the Tarte powder and put right over top where I just put that concealer. And I'm going to use a Morphe brush for that. Just put a little bit on there. Never really used this or done it, but I honestly can say it really does keep you dry and helps it last a little bit longer throughout the day compared to when I had never used it before. And I usually only apply it right underneath my eyes instead of where I put it on my chin, nose, and forehead, just because I don't think those areas are as necessary. I am going to use for my palette the World Famous Neutrals from Benefit. It's got 4 different shades in here, and I'm going to be using all 4 of them. But first we're going to prime our eyes with the Maybelline 24-Hour Metal Tattoo. Just going to take some of that on our middle finger as well and apply it on there. Just gives a nice thicker first coat so that you don't get all those creases later on in the day. Alrighty, so to start, I am going to take the pink shade here and put that as my base on that upper part of my lid. Just going to make it a little darker. This is a quite light shade, so I'm adding quite a few layers on. I just want it to be able to peek out of just right at the top whenever we're done with the whole look. Then we are going to take the Rain Check, the purple shade here, and we're going to put that on the outer corner. Okay, then I'm going to take some more of my concealer, a little bit of the concealer on my hand here. Then I'm going to take a very small sharp brush and I'm going to apply this on my lid so that my shimmer shines a little bit better. And something to know where your top line is, go ahead and look up, and it gives you that perfect crease there. Going to apply this to the other eye. Now that the other eye is complete, this is what it will look like. I'm going to take the silver color here, Blingo, and I'm going to apply that right over top of the concealer. I'm also going to take it just a little further than the strict line that I created just to blend it in a little bit better with the other colors. Then I'm going to take the same brush I did with the purple. I'm going to take it just one more time and blend it just a little bit better. then to pick up just any of the loose excess, I'm going to take my powder foundation from Neutrogena, put that all around. I like to do this after my eyeshadow just so that it can help pick up any of the fallout. I still have some here, but that will be cleaned up later. Now, before I do my eyeliner or mascara, I am going to do my eyebrows. I have the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I have this one in the color Taupe. Going just to brush out my eyebrows. I already have some pretty thick caterpillars, so I am not going to fill them in tremendously. I just really like to fill in any of the holes that I have and make them look a little bit more defined. That's all we're going to do for those, and then what I do like to do is I like to take it back in and brush them out just one more time so you don't see all of the harsh lines from the pencil. Then for my eyeliner, I have the Stay Put Matte 17 Hours Wear from Milani. I like to do just a small thin line. I'm not the best at a wing liner, so I am not going to do that with this look today. You can just tell a little bit of a difference in it. It's not anything crazy. And sometimes I only just add eyeliner so that it helps hide my band whenever I do put on my false lashes. Then before my false lashes, I always like to curl my lashes just because it helps blend in a little bit better and they're not sticking straight out, and then the falsies are curled up. That's what they look like. I have such dinky lashes. I hate them. Now that I have applied the glue onto my lashes, I will do a tutorial on how I apply my false lashes, just because I know so many people have different ways of how they do it and what works for them, and I haven't found someone who applies them like I do, so I will go into further detail in my video on that one. I just love the difference of them. I really like the natural ones. I haven't really done any of the big bulky ones a lot, but these ones just make them look like your real lashes. They just give you a little bit extra. Now that I have applied both lashes, I'm going to contour my face today. I'm using the Kat Von D palette. I am going to go in with this shade right down here. I'm going to take a little bit of a fatter brush. Go in lightly on it. Of course, do that hairline. Then for my blush, I am going to use Jaclyn Hill's palette. And I'm going to combine both of these pinks there. Then I am also going to take both Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I am going to do a little bit of a dab on each one. I'm also going to do my nose, and of course the upper lip. My last few steps, I am going to add mascara on my bottom lash line. And then to clean up the excess in the middle, I'm going to take the last shade from in the Benefit palette I'm using, and I'm going to take the white color there and do the inner corner of the eye. Just cleaned it up just a little bit better there. Lastly, I am going to add a little bit of that pink I used and the purple, and I'm going to use a slanted brush and going to fill that in on the bottom lash line. Finally, for my lipstick, I am going to use a light pink. My lip liner is from Rimmel in the shade Oil Spice. So I'm just going to line my lips. Now that my lips are lined, they look a little goofy. It's the Stay Matte Rimmel in the shade Furnace. I'm going to apply that over top. And there you have it. And to finish it all off, I am going to take the Mary Kay Makeup Setting Spray. I'm going to do a few squirts of that. Let it all dry, and here's the finishing touch. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look. Subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. I would love to see your guys' response and tell me how you liked it. Bye!